Hi, Brian. We've got
Hi,
Brian
nice
here
to meet you.
from Silversun Pickups, and we're going to ask him some of the hard questions today.
Oh boy.
So, first one, and you've
Oh,
probably
I'm
been,
sorry. You know what I meant? Because I thought you were the person putting me through to the next person, and the other person was
okay.
different. Oh no, you are the yeah. All right, perfect. You're like,
Now that
how
we've
much
cleared up the confusion,
changed?
right?
What are you talking about? Yeah, you're like, what the hell are you talking about? This is gonna be a weird interview.
Yeah, totally weird. Totally weird. Well, it could still get weird. You know that,
I
right?
hope so. If we're lucky.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So first one's fairly obvious question to ask, and you've
Yeah,
probably been asked a dozen times.
doesn't
You're coming
matter.
back to Australia after
I
a
know. I
14-year
can't believe
gap.
it. I can't believe it. Honestly, we're so excited. The
Yep.
level of exciting, we were also excited when this worked out.
Yes.
When the timing and all the logistics, all the boring stuff that people don't think about with bands
Yep.
worked out perfectly. And we were so excited that it made us feel that, are we not as excited about other things?
Yep.
We're like, whoa, wow, we're jazzed.
Yeah.
Australia has been important to us. When the first time we went there, when Snow Patrol took us there,
Yep.
and then we were able to do our own shows with places that I don't even think exist anymore, like Ding Dong and Annandale Hotel.
Yep.
Um, we took it all in such crazy level. We just thought, I cannot believe making songs brought us to Australia. So we're just gonna pretend this is the one and done. Like just hug every koala and climb every bridge and go to every zoo and eat
Yep.
every thing, every bay bug you can.
Yep.
And we did. And then we came back second time
Hmm.
with Birds of Tokyo, and we just pinched ourselves again. How's this happening? And then we came back a third time with Dandy Warhols and the festivals. So Australia has been very in our world, you know? It
Yep.
became just something that we would go to. And as time went on, it's just you don't notice it. Like things, logistics happen and COVID happens and all this stuff. And the next thing you know, it's been 14 years,
Yep.
you know? And in our heads, we were always coming back. Um, but then when it actually happened, well, I mean, or the idea of it happening, it's almost like we realized what a vacuum it's been for us to
Hmm.
not be able to come back to Australia because we really, really adore it.
Yeah. It's actually really funny because I follow you guys on social media, and
Hmm.
every time you guys announce
I know.
a tour around the
I know.
US, there's these little Australians that go,
I know.
Australia.
Yeah, I know. I know. And it's like Australia, and then the next one is Brazil.
Yeah.
Like I when we knew okay, when we knew this was gonna get announced, all I thought about were those people going, Australia?
Yeah.
I just thought, oh my God, I can't wait to say it. We're not allowed to say it yet, but I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait.
Yeah.
We're thrilled. Like honestly, beyond thrilled. It's very exciting.
Yeah.
It's going to be very strange. 14 years is quite some time, and going to see how Adelaide and Brisbane's changed, and Melbourne. And I
Yeah.
mean, really, like there's going to be some differences, and it's going to be kind of like checking back in.
Yeah.
We have a lot of friends there still, and
Hmm.
some friends that have actually moved back there, and there's some bands we've toured with since
Yeah.
that are from there. Les and Delusionals, that was Genius from Adelaide.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Eliza's from she's a Brisbane or
she's a
Queensland girl.
Brisbane.
Yeah, so
I love Brisbane. I love
yeah.
Brisbane. I really do. We've geeked out about how much. She goes, you really love Brisbane? I'm like, I do. I really do. There's something about it. I remember that first show that we played there on our own in Chinatown there, and it
Oh
was
yeah.
just it felt like a movie. You know,
Yep.
it was just people were hanging off of everything, and I just loved it so much. And then we became friends with a band from there called Anhorse,
Hmm.
and and I'll never Brisbane always has something a spot for me in my heart.
It's you'll be very I'm in Brisbane, so be
Yeah,
very interested. Yeah,
wow.
I know, right?
Mm,
So you'll be very interested to see how much it's changed. It's kind of
I
gone
bet.
up.
Sure, of course.
Yeah, rather
Of
than
course it
down,
has. Well, like
it's gone up.
oh, it has gone up. Ooh, the
Yeah,
skyline's gone up.
yeah.
Oh, honestly, I'm gonna notice that.
Yeah, yeah, you really will. You really will.
Wow. I love that bridge. I love that bridge.
The
I love the
Story
food. I
Bridge.
love the people. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
So
excited.
you guys, so let's look at so you just put out Tenterhooks this year.
Yes.
It's amazing.
Oh, that's nice of you.
Yeah, it really is.
Wow.
I've sort of I first bought Carnivus
Wow.
back way back when,
Mm-hmm.
and I was just like, this is filling my noise music gap that I'm feeling back
Yay.
then because everything was sort of that post rock clean stuff that you guys
Yes.
were making
Yeah,
noise.
we when we play festivals, we felt like a metal band. But I didn't
Yeah.
but honestly, I didn't mind it.
hmm
No, I
Yeah.
was pretty happy. I was happy to represent that scary sound.
Yep. Yep. So this is your third time with Butch Vig
Oh, I
being
know.
on producing.
I
How's
know he's the
that?
best. I love him. He's one of we've we have a he's like a close friend now, you know.
Yeah.
We and I'm close with his family and we talk all the time. I just adore the man, and our working relationship. It's so conducive for the kind of way my mind works to be able to like really express myself and be as creative as I can. Um, he's so quick at catching all this. We just have a great, really insane working relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Besides like a great friendship, but we have our working relationship. We're just really good somehow we're really good with each other. We can do a lot of things quick,
hmm
and we can also do a lot of difficult things in a way that's still joyous. You know, like if for everything's we can just we know how to navigate like stressful parts in a way that we can come out of it like still feeling really good. Um, He's also just a genuinely nice person. But he loves to work. He loves to be creative. He loves to make things. He likes to do things. He's always, that's the thing that we love about it. Like he wasn't just sitting there on his like successful records, he and just going, "Hey, come into my world, and I'll just push A and B and this, and there you are, the Butch Vig experience." That's it's not him. That's what we were worried about and immediately knew that that wasn't the case. He's just like a person that's so interested in new music and new things and trying to get lost still. Um, and all of his experience really shows up with his speed, you know, and his ear that he calls a curse because he can hear things so well. That I'm like, is it hard? And he goes, yeah, you know, he can just hear things in movies and he's always like, oh, that's weird.
It's strange for a drummer to have kept their hearing so well, though, right?
He's got, you know, he's plays electronic kits. He's got those headphones on. That's the other thing. You just hit upon it. We're also working with somebody who's in a very successful and very relevant band now, still. A
Mm.
longevity band that I honestly feel from seeing them last couple of times has more importance and more relevance now than they've ever had before because the world has finally caught up with Shirley Manson.
Mm.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
hmm
there's no better representation of how people feel. You have to hear her speak, either agree with her or you have to reckon with it. And it's glorious. You know, it's so amazing to see these people just like get blown away by garbage. So he's also this man who's coming from it from a band perspective. And that's really an incredible thing and a unique thing for us to be a part of.
hmm Absolutely. So I guess moving into I guess I look at Silversun Pickups music of having these tensions and releases in the
Mm,
music.
that's for sure.
Yeah, do you avoid getting too overly confessional when you're writing lyrics?
I feel that it's hidden enough. Like it's more, it's not really, sometimes it's like the emotion is the most important thing to me. The emotion of a thing is how I respond to music, is how I, even if it's like the song isn't even, like when I was a kid, I was wrecked by Olivia Newton-John, you know, by the song Magic,
Me
which
too.
is from, yeah, dude, I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
I still don't. I still listen to it. I'm like, this song gets me. It's something about the way her voice drops down
hmm
or something, even though it's a movie
Yeah.
Xanadu with roller skates and stuff. I
Yeah.
don't care. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter what it was. I feel really somber, or something about
Mm,
it really hits me. So with our music, like with lyrics and things, I have some specific things, but a lot of times it's just me working out how I feel about things.
mhm,
It's like and it's more about the emotion there. So I don't really want to make people feel what it's not important to me that they hear what I'm saying. It's important to me that, or however you want to take it, to be honest, is, I don't mind if you just listen to it and you bop your head. Like at our
mm,
shows, it's like there's a guy just bopping his head and not really caring next to somebody crying. You
yeah.
know, however you want to take it is fine with me, whatever. Like, however, if people that are invested a little more into us, I just like that they take the songs, they hear the words, they make up their own words, um, and all the mysterious things in the song that they don't quite understand. They just take their life and they fill in the gaps. And so now the song is very personal to them, and that's very important to me. Like I get it. That's how I respond to songs. So I never feel like it's too, like I'm saying things that are just so, like, here's what I have to say about this.
Mm,
You know, it's just more like, hey, we're all dealing with this, right? You're dealing with this, and how are you dealing with this? And how's this song, the mood of it, fit in? Does that make sense?
absolutely. So it's like the
Yeah.
mystique of the music is open to
Yeah.
interpretation
Like
to
you're gonna
however they
read the
want.
same words, right? You're gonna
Mm,
read the same words, and you're gonna come out with different thing. And just because I wrote it doesn't mean I'm right. Like what what doesn't make you're right. Like
mm,
you're coming from this and your whole life experiences. You're reading
mm,
those words and you're hearing that thing, and that's what you're getting.
mhm.
That is just as valid
Yeah,
as me who created it.
yeah. So going back to Carnivus versus
Hmm.
Tenterhooks,
Yeah,
is it
totally.
like looking back on another world for you?
It's songs, song wise, and record wise, because it all feels like one gelatinous blob for us.
Mm,
Like we're still connected to those things. They're not really in the past to us. They're just part of our world, and new songs have to dance with those. Um, do you know what I mean? When I think about us as people, yeah, wow.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
I would be really sad to feel like I'm that same person. That would suck so bad.
yeah.
Um, but no, because we don't really look back on it, because all these songs that we've sort of performed live that come with us, they've been with us. They get current with whenever the new record comes out and we implement all these songs, those songs become current to us. So it doesn't really feel like a time machine. It's just like they are us, like this. It's all us, and it'd be wild to not pay attention to what we've done too, you know? I don't know.
Yeah. And Carnivus is 20 this year.
Yeah, it is.
Have you felt sort of any urge to do like a 20th
Now
anniversary
here's the thing.
celebration?
You ready for this? Here's the thing. This is what we talk to people about.
Yeah.
Does it matter
Mm,
what the number is?
mm,
Is the number matter to you? Because if so, then no.
hmm
However, if you don't give a crap about what the anniversary is,
hmm
then yeah, we are going to do it.
Yeah,
We're after the tenter hooks and all that stuff. 1,000% we are. The only reason why we're not doing it now is because we wrote a record. We went,
exactly.
okay.
Yeah.
So as Nikki kind of put it, it was like it's harder for us to get our heads around about it because we're still currently doing things. So we're not coming back together. You know what I mean? So yeah, it just got pushed further. And so we tell people like, listen, maybe it's 22, maybe it's 21. Do you
Mm,
really care? And people don't care. So
no.
we do want to play. We have landed in a place that didn't cynical, because we just wanted to make sure we weren't just doing like some, I don't know. I don't even know why we're thinking that. It was just we needed to do it in a way that it just felt honest and good, healthy, and
Mm,
fun. And we landed in the place that, listen, this record's been around for a long time. There's a lot of people who've had long time experiences with that. There's people that are just getting it now. Um, so most of the people that have cared about us in any way have never gotten a chance to hear any of those things. And so being able to present all those, which is we're probably most likely going to do the EP too. So it'll be
Mhm.
like a Pikel and Carnivis sort of thing. I think it'll be fun to be able to play those songs for people for the first time. And also, to be honest, play them better than we were before. And but now that I'm saying that,
Mm.
I have a feeling that the things that tripped us up back then are going to come right back and haunt us all over again. Like, damn
Yeah, yeah.
it!
I've actually interviewed a couple of bands who've gone on sort of
Hmm.
the whole, the
Hmm.
anniversary thing, and it's just
Sure.
their biggest challenge was learning to play the songs off the record again.
Yeah. I mean, yes. And in a way that, listen, saying playing them properly. I just mean like like a live version. How what we like to do with all of our records is like the live experience should feel like the record and not necessarily be exactly like the record. Like
Hmm.
things need to be lively. It needs to be kind of an experience,
Hmm.
and not just us playing this thing like exactly how it sounds. Um, we want the show to be like, whoa, we're really like experiencing the songs in this record in a way that's heightened. And so Carnivis will be that for sure. However, we're not going to, I don't want to like, listen, I remember seeing some artists and stuff that I love and seeing them later on and their renditions of the songs were like a bummer because they jazzed them out and they did some weird
Hmm.
thing. And no, 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 we're going to get to the heart of the damn records and not get too tricky. Like all the funky stuff in those records that are weird, we're not going to straighten them out because we've
Hmm.
learned how to play better. We're going to make
Yep.
them just stay on those things.
Yeah, yeah. So just a little lot, sort of, I guess, a left of field kind of question.
Sure.
So Silversun Pickups are firmly planted in the sort of alt rock scene.
Sure, I guess.
And when you first started, the alt rock was fairly dominant on radio because
Mm,
streaming hadn't really taken off that much.
honey, yeah. It was
Do
like
you,
iTunes.
yeah, yeah, do you think that the scene being now a lot more fragmented because, radio's gone back to classic rock and,
I don't
is
know.
making the scene better or worse?
I don't know. It's all just changes. Everything changes all the time. And we kind of came into the world in a way that the bands who were around before us all kind of were lamenting. They were more in a cemented world. And we kind of came into the Wild West,
Mm,
and it's just like wildly changes all the time. So
mm,
I don't really know what any of it means.
yeah.
All I know is for us, we just don't really pay attention to what's going on. Then we really realize, listen, we love music, we love bands.
Mm,
I think there's some bands, even some pop artists, like now, are just some of the best ever. There's some bands right now, like the best ever. Dude, look at I mean, the Sniffers, right? Like, I saw them, I
mm,
saw them play in my friend's living room. This guy Ben Lee, and when he's living in Los Angeles,
yep.
and just going like, oh man,
Yep.
hell yeah,
Yeah.
this is it, man. And then
Hmm.
there's if you find music, if you think music is not doing what you think it is, you just haven't searched. Because there's so many avenues, and if people are getting big in all these ways that don't need the same sort of things. Um, does that mean radio is counted out? No, because that means radio. If you know if radio gets ignored, then that's fertile ground for young people to come into this radio thing and like change it and make it
Hmm.
crazy. I
Yep.
mean, it's always just a thing. All we know is that when we play festivals and we look back on them, we do realize like the bands above us and the bands below us have disappeared. So we're just gonna like quietly stay here
Yeah.
and try
Yep.
just be like, don't look at us, like don't worry about us. We're just gonna stay here.
Hmm.
And we're gonna be happy about it.
Yep. That's awesome. And that's
Hmm.
the festival that you're kind of playing in Brisbane that you're part of is open season.
Ooh, what is it?
Yes.
Ooh,
So this set
ooh.
festival is actually it's a collection of venues that get together and promote out.
Ooh, cool. How
So
cool.
yeah, so
How cool.
I
People
was
are
so
excited
stoked to
about
see
that
that you guys were on that.
That Brizzy venue. People have told me a lot about. They really are happy we're playing there.
The Tivoli,
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah, 100%.
beautiful
We get that
Art
all day long.
Deco.
Like people are like Tivoli, Tivoli, Tivoli. Holy crap.
Yeah,
You know?
beautiful Art Deco has one of the best acoustics in Brisbane.
Can't wait.
Yeah, it's amazing. So we're probably running out of time.
Mm.
And you kind of a little bit went into this in at the start. So what are you most looking forward to doing specifically when you get to Australia, besides
Oh my
playing for us
gosh.
all?
Honestly, checking in with friends and seeing just getting a chance to be able to walk around the cities and I mean, listen, we don't have a lot of time.
Mm,
And if you add up all the time we've actually been in Australia, like listen, we're not locals, you
hmm
know, but we it's weird because I feel like at least the thing that I always like to do if I'm in Iceland or half my family's from Hawaii, so like when I
hmm
go there, what I like to do is go to the grocery store that people go to.
hmm
You know, I like to like go to the movies with a friend. I like to
hmm
go do normal things and try to do like an experience of like just being part of what people do.
hmm
You know, and not people don't go to the Harbor Bridge or eat those bugs all day long or
hmm
hug
Yep.
koalas,
Yep. Yeah, yeah,
which you
yeah.
can only do in Brisbane. We're outside Brisbane,
hmm
right? Uh, like that's fun and that's touristy and fun. But what I like to do is find our friend, go out to this
hmm
place that they like to go eat, go get this coffee with them, tell me about this thing, go see this show. We try to do that as much as we can, and we have now collected a mighty strong group of people that we haven't seen in a while, and I cannot wait to check in with them. Yeah, that's the thing I'm looking forward to the most.
That's amazing. Well, thank you for talking to me today. And it's been
Thank you. It's been a
it
big
hasn't been as,
pleasure.
I was going to say, it's not as, wasn't quite as weird as we thought it was going to be at the
You
start,
know,
but it
I
twisted
think
and
because
turned.
you and I get it though, and I think other people
Mhm.
might find it weird.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So I'm looking forward to seeing you at the Tivoli.
Yeah, great.
And thank
Come
you for
say hi if you
talking to
can.
us.
Of course. Take care.